so we're going to be looking at today's games. Today's games is episode 18. Yes, for the Masters of Games. Okay, so this is episode 18 for the Masters of Games. Welcome for those that are joining online. So basically, Masters of Games is an online platform where people from different cultures come together to an online space where we share games together. So I want to welcome you all to today's games. So basically, briefly, we're going to be talking about the games today. Yeah, we have so just say hi, pause, just say hi, just say hi. Okay, all right. Okay, so we have started to game today's games. Yeah. Now I'm going to be focusing on how to, you know, so basically, Masters of Games basically focuses on entertaining, educating, and informing our audience. That's the primary purpose of the Masters of Games: to entertain, educate, and inform. That is the primary purpose of the Masters of Games on YouTube. So I want to welcome you all to today's episode. We're in episode 18. Imagine I've gone this far from episode 1. Now we're in episode 18. We have really gone far in terms of the Masters of Games. I want to welcome you all to today's program. All right, so moving very fast. I'm looking at how we can do it today. Okay, let's see what's okay. So let's go. So we're going to look at focusing on Naso EB today. Naso EB basically focuses on questions that speaks from your heart. You respond to those questions and you get your answers. Yeah. So I'm going to be asking you a series of questions. You're going to give me the feedback. If you're just joining us, please feel free to subscribe so that we can get on with today's video. Okay. So the first question for the Naso EB is this: what's the most awkward school? What's your most awkward school experience? Yeah. What's your most awkward school experience? Now, it could be if you're just joining us, you say hi so that we know we are together. So, what's your most awkward school experience? Does anybody have an idea? Your most awkward school experience. I know many persons have different experiences. Yeah. Your most awkward school experience. Just let us know your most awkward school experience. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay? What is your most awkward school experience? All right. Okay. All right. So that's it. What's your most awkward school experience? So that's the first question under the Nasoibi section today. What's your most awkward school experience? All right. So I'm back. So what's your most awkward school experience? Who has an idea to this? What's your most awkward school experience? Feel free to drop the answers in the comment section. So basically, awkward school experience. What was my most awkward school experience? I think it was hmm. Now that is a very dicey question. Your most awkward school experience. I think for me, I was just basically one day like that. There was a particular cow in my secondary school. So they called the cow SP. I studied in Lekki, Victoria Island in Lagos. So we had a particular one cow. Anytime they try to kill the cow for NGO celebration, the cow always run. So there's a particular scenario where I saw they were trying to catch this cow. This cow ran into the bush. They could not catch this cow. And what happens is that the cow always able to know when there's problem, there's danger, they want to kill it. The cow can feel it. Once the car feels it, the car runs away. The cow. Yeah, my awkward school experience when I saw it running away at a particular time like that, it was very funny. I heard stories about it though, but I found out that the cow, you know, could run away, and it was just a very funny experience. Okay, so I'll move to the next question. And the first question was, "What's your most awkward school experience?" I want to move to the next question now. Okay, right. Okay, the next question is, what artist can you listen to all day? Which artist? Yeah, artist can you listen to all day? Okay. So which artist can you listen to all day? Eh, oh wow. Oh wow, wow, that's really eesh. Isaac, that was really shout out to you for reaching out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, Isaac, thank you for joining. So I put the next one. Am I what? Caucasian? No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. Good morning. Okay. Okay. So the next question on the link the displayed is which artist do you can you listen to all day? Like for me, I could listen to, so there are some Nigerian artists. Okay, let's put it like this. Let's just give it a range of like three persons. Which artist though? Okay, for me, I would say Fino. I like Fino. Fino's music. I like this person. What's his name? I like Kendrick Lamar. I like Kendrick Lamar, and I also like Bruno Mars. Yeah, I like Bruno Mars. So if I was to just put it like three, so anybody can choose their three. Yeah, those are the three artists that I know that I like. I like having I could listen to their work every day. So let's the floor is open. Which artist can you listen to all day? So let's just have yours. Which artist can you listen to all day? Oh, hi. Yeah. So which artist can you listen to all day? Robbie, Rico. Which artist can you listen to all day? Shout out to those that are just joining online. I really want to appreciate you all. Yeah. So the games have started. Yeah. Which artist can you listen to all day? That's the question. Like I said, my own. I said one. I would listen to Fino, two Kendrick Lamar, and three Bruno Mars. Those are the three artists that I could listen to all day. So you're free to type yours in the comment section so that I know the artist you could listen to all day. Yep. So you're free to do that now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So I think I should move. I'll move to the next question since others are still typing. So let's move to the next question. Okay. So the next question is if if you were invisible now, if you're invincible, yeah, for 1 hour, yeah, what would you do? What would you do? Okay, so this is the next question now. If you're invisible for 1 hour, what would you do? Hmm. If you're invisible for 1 hour, what would you do? Invisibility. What would I do if I was invisible for 1 hour? What would I do if I was invisible for 1 hour? If I was invisible for 1 hour, I would. Hmm, what would I do, self? Let's have your own comments there. If you're invisible for 1 hour, what would you do? If you're invisible for 1 hour, what would you do? So this is episode 18 of the Masters of Games on YouTube. Masters of Games basically is an online platform where we come together to share experiences, and we will do it every morning. It's about this time. That's when we host the Master of Game shows live on YouTube. So you're all welcome for those. Shout out to Isaac. Shout out to Two Tone. Shout out to Rico. Shout out to you all. So basically, a Master of Games is here just like an online event center where we come together to play games from different walks of life. Yeah, we come together. So the primary purpose of Masters of Games is to educate, entertain, and inform my audience. That is the primary purpose of the Masters of Games. So going back to the question that was asked, if you were invincible for 1 hour, what would you do? You are invincible for 1 hour. I will enter I'll enter the airport free of charge, enter an aeroplane, and I take off to my favorite country that I want to go to. If I was waiting for 1 hour, I'll just go to the airport, enter the airplane, sit on first class cabin, and just relax as they take me to, yeah. So if I was invisible for 1 hour, because at the end of the day, this it has a time frame. It's 1 hour, so I have to make good use of it. So the thing about it is that this kind of opportunity, you have to do something, you know, to it's time bound. It's not like you're invisible forever. You're invisible for 1 hour. What would you do? Some persons will say they will go to the bank and go and pack all the money they want to pack and they will go. But that will not be, they will catch the person. So the one that you want to do, for me, I'll just enter a aeroplane. Oh, just go to a very one vacation, one island where I could have fun, just relax from there. But the challenge now is that how do you come back? Ehen. So that's the thing. So if you had an opportunity, so the 1 hour tour is a very dicey one, but let's say your own comments too. If you were invisible for 1 hour, what would you do? Yeah, I mean everybody has what they would do, but me, I'll just look for how to go for holiday in a nice place where nobody will disturb me. I'll just be, there. Okay, does anybody have an answer to that question? Okay, so let's move to the next question. All right. Um, what's one thing you can never share? Okay. So what's one thing you can never share? Okay. All right. So what's one thing you can never share? Shout out to Eta. Yeah. Shout out to you. What's one thing you can never share? Shout out to Isaac. Shout out to Rico. Shout out to Two Tone. Shout out to Eta. Shout out to you all. Shout out to you all. All right. So what's one thing you can never share? So let's have it. What's one thing you can never share? Does anybody have anything they can never share? So let's have it here. What's one thing you can never share? What's one thing you can never share? All right, so I'm back. So what's one thing you can never share? Okay. Does anybody have an answer to that? So for me, one thing can never share is actually toothbrush. Yeah, toothbrush is a personal thing. So I could never share a toothbrush. Toothbrush is for you personally, so that's one thing I can never share. All right, so nobody has an answer to this. So let's move to the next question. Um, okay, this one's very, oh wow. Which TV show, which TV show do you wish never ended? Yeah, which TV show do you wish never ended? For me, the TV show I wish that never ended was Friends. For those of us that watch Friends, yeah, I wish Friends never ended. Yeah, that's one TV show I wish never ended. Friends. Yeah, that's for me. So for you, which TV show do you wish never ended? For me, it's Friends. I never wanted Friends to end. You had you had Rachel, you had Joey, you had Chandler, you had Monica, you had Ross, you know, and Phoebe. Those were the characters that were in the Friends cast. You know, Friends was one of those programs that when you watched it, then you always felt happy. It took you back. Even if I watch it today, when I watch Friends, it takes me back then when I was much younger. You know, it helped me to understand life, fun, and it was a very fun-filled one. So, in the comment section, which TV show do you wish never ended? So, let's have it. Let's have it. Okay, so at the count of five, if nobody answers, then I move to the next one. One, two, three, four, and five. So I want to thank you all for joining today's live stream on Masters of Games on YouTube. This is episode 18 of Masters of Games on YouTube. The other one was episode 17 that was mistaken for episode 18. So welcome, and for those that are joining us, please feel free to subscribe, and share the link anytime online. Thank you all for joining, and like I say in all my videos, if you like the video and you don't forget, if you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Till we meet next time. Cheers.